Hi everyone! Have you ever wanted to sell fan art online? There are usually problems with copyright laws, trademarks and intellectual property that prevent it, but here's how you can sell fan art legally through POD sites. You may have noticed that there's a lot of fan art or even straight up copyrighted images on print-on-demand sites like Redbubble. Selling fan art without permission of characters you don't own is not permitted on POD sites, and doing that will most likely eventually get your art taken down and maybe your whole account banned, and you could even get sued. Some people try to be sneaky about it and not use the name of the character or the movie or the TV show in the title and tags, even though it's clearly fan art. But you can still get caught. So here's what to do instead. Some POD sites actually have official fan art programs with certain brands. So if you want to make and sell fan art, I suggest you check out what's available. Let's go through the fan art programs of the different sites that I know about. As a disclaimer, I haven't tried any of these fan art programs yet, so I don't have any more info than what can be found on the POD sites themselves or what I've heard from other artists. Once I've tried one of them, I will update you on what happened though. First up is Redbubble. Redbubble has a fan art partner program that allows you to make fan art of a number of TV shows and movies. And apparently they have some new ones coming too. I link to the guideline pages for each POD sites below so you can look through them in more detail. There are specific instructions and rules for each brand that you need to follow. It seems you can use the official logos and so on as part of the artwork. Of course, you can't just take screenshots of the movie or TV show and upload that, but as far as I understand, using screenshots as references for your art is fine. And you can't showcase the brand in a bad light. So just make sure you're following the guidelines for the brand. Like for Hitchcock movies, for example, it seems you can only use certain movies and not all of them. For Redbubble, you're uploading the work normally, but you need to use certain tags in the work to submit it for review. And it might be blocked while it's being reviewed by the copyright holder, and the review process might take like a month. But again, that being said, I haven't submitted any fan art yet, so I'll update you on how it went when I do. Your profit margins will be the same as usual. So I would start with the brands you're interested in and know about, or maybe you already have some fan art that fits into these topics. In that case, before you upload it, make sure you're not selling it anywhere else though. It could also be a good idea to check what's selling for the brand and what seems to be missing, what hasn't been done yet. Some of the guidelines might even have suggestions on what type of art they want the most. Before we continue to the next sites, I'm planning to make a month or so worth of videos about POD, so please vote in the info card or comment below what kind of videos you'd most like to see. Tutorials about scanning or photographing your art, how to edit your art using free image editing software, more POD upload tutorials, or how to do keyword research and choose tags to get traffic to your art. Next is TeePublic. I think Redbubble and TeePublic have the same licenses since Redbubble acquired TeePublic in 2018, so you'll be able to sell the same images on both sites. You can find the list of the brands and instructions in their FAQ for designers page. Again, it seems you'll be using the normal upload system and you just need to tag the artwork according to the instructions for it to go through the review. And your royalties are the same as usual. Designed by Humans has a few fan shops you can upload your art to. And there seem to be a couple more coming soon as I'm making this video. They have a different upload form for the fan art submissions, so if you hover over the fan shops, in the main menu, you'll see a link, Submit to a fan shop, and on that page you can see the available brands. When you click on a brand, you'll get to the instructions, rules, and there's a table for royalties for different types of products, and a link to submit the art. There's a link to download the starter kit where you'll find the actual file for the artwork and also a mock-up file to show the placement of the image on a t-shirt. And you can change the color of the t-shirt to match your design. Once you've submitted your art, you can expect the review to take 4 to 8 weeks. Zazzle also has a fan merch program with a few brand collaborations. You can check them out on their fan merch page and click any brand and get to the fan shop. You'll find the guidelines there and the available product types, and then you can click on the product and add your design, and you need to tag it with the brand and it will get reviewed. The royalties seem to be 10%. And since this is Zazzle, I think you can also make the products customizable, meaning that the customer can change things like some of the text and so on. Merch by Amazon also has a merch collab program. So you need to have a Merch by Amazon account first of all, but it seems you also need a Seller Central account.